Hi there. Have you heard of the Florida Association of Criminal Defense Attorneys? Yeah, that's what it's called. I had to take a glance real quick. Anyway, this organization, I believe, is poised to make a substantial impact on how things are done moving forward in the Office of State Attorney Katherine Fernandez Rundle. It turns out that back in March, two of her prosecutors were actually thrown off a case by the judge for prosecutorial misconduct. I mean, can you imagine such a thing? I mean, you have to really do something outrageous to get a judge to throw you both out. But anyway, that happened. And subsequent to that, the organization issued a scathing public report citing this incident and also underscoring that this is not the exception, that apparently this type of, or rather prosecutorial misconduct, let's say, by this office is not an unusual event. Anyway, last week, two leaders of the organization met with Katherine Fernandez Rundle to press for a change, because the organization is saying like, hey, you need to clean house, okay? You need to bring in an independent body to do an ethics investigation, establish some type of integrity unit. Things need to change. This is a systemic problem. This is basically what they're saying, that there's a systemic problem within the office of Katherine Fernandez Rundle. So she met with them. She didn't really commit to anything, but what she did do is apparently she has hired, prior to meeting with them, she had already hired a gentleman by the name of Jose Arroyo. And the reason we know this, and all this is reported in the Miami Herald. We've been doing amazing reporting. So this gentleman, Jose Arroyo, used to work for Katherine Fernandez Rundle, and she's bringing him back in. My understanding from my conversations with defense attorneys who have interacted with him in the past is that he's a man of enormous integrity. So let's hope that he's able to bring that to the office, that Katherine Fernandez Rundle gives him the authority to actually implement, clean up, and do what needs to be done. Because as this organization has stated, the Florida Association of Criminal Defense Attorneys, what's going on there is this is not a rare occurrence. They have many cases of documented prosecutorial misconduct. I would cite my son as one of them, by the way, going back 23 years. My name is Evelyn Castillo-Bach, Executive Director of Balanced Justice Network.